الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Everybody say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah, we start by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we send our salam and salawat on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Okay, everybody say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Okay, loudly sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Good. Okay, now today we'll have a lesson about the pronouns that we started last week. But before that, we're going to spend some time about, I'm going to give you your exam paper back. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about those ones. And I have received a few of the assignments, not all of them. So whoever sent it to me, good, very good, and I have seen most of it. And I liked them, most of them, and it's all good. Some of them, like one or two of you that did, there's some issues in the pronunciation, so look at the words, when you give an Arabic example. Other than that, it's very good, okay? Next week, maybe I will show one or two of them, the best ones. So I'm still getting, the parents are still sending it to me, so I'm still getting one or two of them, okay? Now, the exam. The exam, I'm happy, but not very happy, because some of you, the most disappointing part of it, like, a lot of you didn't even memorize the words, the vocabulary words, right? And some of them will leave the whole page blank, okay? So it's only a few words we have to learn. Because if you don't learn vocabulary, then you can't learn a language if you don't know the meaning of the word, right? So there's no point. So please go through and go home and go through those words again. It's not very difficult words. And there most of the words you will see the surah that you memorize. Okay, most of the surah that you memorize, the words are already there, like the shams, the rihun, the wind, the land, the earth, the qulub, the hearts, and all these words. So there's around 45 words only. So and that's why some of the students, they did good in the grammar section, but because they didn't do anything, in the vocabulary section, so they got very less marks. Okay, because the vocabulary has a big marks. Yes.
He messed up one.
Abdullah, you sit here. Sit here. Okay. Now listen. So I'm gonna give the exam paper back. I'm just waiting for other people to come. I hope they come today. But your job is to look at your exam paper. I mark them, the way it is, and every Rafa, Nasab, gender and number, every one of them carry 1 mark. Okay? Every one of them carry 1 mark. So if you see the mark, cross mark, that means you have lost a mark. So your job is to look at them and find out why it is wrong. Okay? Some of you, like you come as a sibling, like I know the Sabine and your brother, you two brothers, Mubarak and Yusuf. So if you go and discuss, okay, go and discuss why it's wrong. If you think some of them that you think why I don't know why it is wrong, okay, then you come and ask me next class, okay. So that is your homework. Go through your exam paper, and I want you to go through each of the words, okay. There were I think around 20 words, right? Yeah, 20 words. So where you have to find about status, number, gender, and type. Go through them, each of them. Because if you don't correct them now, if you don't understand now, then the next lessons that we're going to do, it's not going to be helpful for you, okay? You're just going to come and wasting time. And few of the exams, like few of the students, I saw that you make mistakes in the type. Type is the easiest one. Type is like, and we had few names on the exam, right? Nuh was one of the names. We had Ibrahim, we had Maryam, we had Iblis, okay? So I think we had 4 names, right? One female, Maryam, and female. All of them, most of the people make a mistake. Some of them say common name. Some of you say the name Allah is also common. That's amazing, Allah, the name Allah is Allah. That's our name of our Lord, right? So this should be proper. And sometimes you make mistakes that, you think it's a name, then it could be Rafa, Nasab, and Jar, everything. No, it's not the answer. If it's a name, then you have to find an Arabic name or a non-Arabic name. So non-Arabic name, then it's partially flexible. So it can have kasra for Rafa, okay, so Dhamma for Rafa, like Maryamu, it can happen. Ibrahimu, it can happen. It can never have E at the end, okay, but A is possible, and A, the answer will be Nasab and Jar, okay. So I'm going to give you the exam paper very soon, and look at them, okay. I'm going to ask you questions. So next exam that we're going to take after 2 or 3 lessons, I'm going to include these ones, okay. So don't think that the exam is done and I have to go, okay. I'm going to give you this exam again, okay, this type of words again, and you have to find this one, okay. Now the highest mark, the mark was in 100, so as you can see, the 20 words, each of them carry 4 marks. Okay, number, gender, and other. So 4 marks, each of them, so 80 marks here. And then there's 10 words, each 2 marks. So 10 times 2 is 20, so it's 100, okay? And the highest mark was 87.5. Why there's a 7.5? Because sometimes, the answer should be Nasab and Jar, we only like Nasab. So I cut half a mark. So I give half mark or half a mark, okay? So this is your homework. You go home, do not throw it, okay? Bring it back next class and go through the one that has crossed and try to understand why I have to get a cross here, okay? And I'm pretty sure if you concentrate, you will find the answer by yourself. You will see what will be the answer. Because if you get a cross in a type that is common, but you got a cross, you thought it's a common, but I cross it out, that means definitely it's going to be proper. Why it's proper? You should know the reason now, because there's the 7 things that it may be proper, okay? And I think 4 people got more than 80, okay? Only 4 people got more than 80. I was hoping that someone will get 90 and 100, but okay, it didn't happen. Anyway, next time, inshallah. And few people got more than 70, some of them, okay? But look, this is your first exam, okay? So do not get disappointed, okay? Do not feel bad that you get the wrong number, because this is the first time you're learning something Arabic in this way. I'm pretty sure maybe you learned how to read Quran, that's a different thing altogether. Like how to say the words, how you memorize the Quran, you memorize the big surah, the long surah. But this is probably your first time to know the grammar of the Quran, okay? Because I'm pretty sure even the schools, people who go to Islamic school like Malik Farah, they also don't teach this kind of thing at the beginning. They teach in a different way, but not the same way. So do not get disappointed. Next time you'll do better. And even if you don't do better, as long as you're trying, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you. We are not doing this to become a doctor, or to become an engineer, or even to become a sheikh. We are doing it to make Allah happy. And as long as you try with your sincerity, yes, I'm really trying. After you really tried and you couldn't do it, or you made a mistake, that's fine. Allah will give you double the reward, This marks doesn't matter, but you have to try with sincerity. And only Allah knows your heart. Are you really sincere or not? Are you really taking time for this to learn the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And it's not a book. Remember, Quran is not a book. It is Allah says this is kalam of Allah, meaning the speech of Allah. As if like I am talking, Allah spoke to us for the whole humanity, to everyone, to all the prophets, to all the Sahaba, to all the men and female, everybody. So we are trying to learn what Allah said in the Quran. So be careful and be sincere on that one, okay? So I'm going to give the paper from the top to the bottom. The one who gets the first one, she or he gets the highest number. So I think the highest got Amaya. Congratulations, Amaya, you got the highest mark. Very good. Yusuf is the second one, but Yusuf is not here. So I'll keep Yusuf once here. That's fine. Next one is Aryan. Good. You did very good too. Next one is Munir. Yes. Next one is Yusuf.
No.
That's your one.
No,
You are the second highest. Congratulations.
No, I did not get
This is Samir. Is Mubarak here? The next one is Mubarak. So, Mubarak, this is your paper. Next one, no talking please. Okay, next one is Tahmid. Who is Tahmid? Tahmid is up here. Good, Tahmid. Okay, next one is Naushin. No, yeah, no. Where is Naushin? She's away. Okay, next one is Zara. Very good. Next one is Alicia. Okay. Next one is Sabine. Okay, Farhan, okay, next one is Zaftar. And Fuad. And Hamza is here. Maria. Abdullah, no talking. Not a single word from your iPad, okay? Munia, where is Munia? Munia. Ahmed is not here. Umayma. Chitra. Chitra. Here. Abdullah. This is Amara. One is give it to Amara. Yes. Yes, Anhar. This Al is the beginning. Yeah, okay. Sit down. Okay, everybody silent. No talking. Okay, put the paper back into your folder, please. Everybody, folder in the folder. Tablet. Okay, everybody put it back in the folder, please. Okay, so people who came late, Mubarak and Yusuf, your homework is to go through your exam paper and look at the ones that you make mistake, okay? This is very, very important, okay? We already did the answer in the class. Remember the day we took the exam, that's the day we did the exam. But if you find something that you don't understand, circle it, mark it, bring it to me next class, and I will discuss it and why is the answer like this, okay? Okay? So now, let's go back to our today's lesson because we don't have much time. Okay, so we started what? We started pronouns, right? Last week we started pronouns and your job is to remember all the pronouns, right? Memorize all the pronouns, okay? So let's start. This is what we know so far, right? So far we know that there are 3 kinds of words in Arabic. And I think one of you students gave me a video assignment about the words, so which is very good. I'm very happy that you guys understand the 3 types of words. Then we have status, we have number, we have gender, we have type. I think 2 or 3 students talked about the type, which is very good. The type is the easiest one to talk about. That's fine. Some of them talk about gender, feminine gender, usually about feminine gender, which is good. Number, pair and plural, and also status. Okay, in status we have heavy and light, we have flexibility and all these things, okay? Okay, so we have done so far this one. Everybody understand? Okay? Now, the exam was on this topic, but as you know, a lot of them haven't done very good. So go through them again and again, because as I said, every time we do a lesson, you will need this. Even today, we're going to talk about something about jar. We'll talk about some other things today, okay? Although they're pronouns, but everything will come back again, inshallah. Okay. So this was our lesson 7 last week. We did pronouns. We say third person, second person, and first person. We know all these things. We learned it in India year 1, right? So everybody knows that. I'm not going to repeat those. Next thing, there are 2 types of pronouns in Arabic: independent pronoun and attached pronoun. Obviously, we learned about independent pronoun last week. Today, we're going to talk about the attached pronoun. Okay? Attached pronoun also easy. Do not be scared of. It's really nice. Okay? It's not going to be difficult for you to understand. Now, in the independent pronoun, what we did huwa, huma, hum. Okay? And these are only 14 words. Okay? If you look at them and then you close your eyes, they will come into your eyes. Okay? If you just concentrate properly. Huwa is he, huma is both of them, whom is they. Okay? And whom includes masculine and feminine. Then we have another line for the feminine. Hiya is she. Hiya is she. Huma again is the same for both of them. And hunna is they, only feminine. Okay? This is what we did. Then we did the second person. Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. And then the first person we did ana and nahnu. And what did we tell? What is the status of this pronoun? Who can tell me? Always rafa. You see this pronoun? It's always rafa. What is the type of this pronoun? Any girls? What is the type of this pronoun? Maria, tell me what is the types of this pronoun? Yes, Munia. Always proper. Always proper. So type and and what you call status, we know that. Rafa and proper, and meaning is already know the meaning, because we are learning the meaning, so you know the gender and their number. Hua cannot be plural, because hua means he cannot be plural, right? Whom is means they cannot be singular, okay? So you know the number and the gender already, okay? So these are the four properties: status, Rafa, always proper, by meaning, gender meaning, and also number by meaning. Okay? Now let's learn about the attached pronoun. Okay? Now the attached pronoun is every one of them that you can see on the board. These are our original pronoun, the independent pronoun, right? Hua, huma, hum, same thing. Hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antuma, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. Okay? So every one of them, it should be memorized by now. Okay? You have the meaning there, and as you can see, every one of them says Rafa. The attached version we have to learn, because those are the nasab and jar version. Okay? Because if you think in a real way, if I say he is teaching or he is talking, so he is the doer of the sentence, right?
Yeah.
So he is the Rafa. But if I say I took his pen, obviously his is not the Rafa here, right? I did the job. Okay, or I can say Abdullah, took his pencil. Okay, so Abdullah is the doer, Abdullah is the Rafa, but the he is not Rafa here. So if you say hua, it's not the right word. Obviously, everybody understand? Okay. If I say I helped two Muslims, okay, they were very nice. Okay, so it could be Rafa, it could be Nasab or Jar also. Okay, I went to the house of two sisters, or two feminine Muslims. Okay, so like two of the women. Okay, so they are not Rafa here. I went there, so they are like Jar because they are after the of. So the pronoun can be Nasab and can be Jar. So today we have to learn the Nasab and Jar version of the pronoun. Everybody understand so far? We learned the Rafa version, which is called independent version. Today we're gonna learn about the Jar, Nasab and Jar version. Okay? So let's start with the third person always. So the Nasab and Jar version for hua is who or he. Now you can say, okay, which one is who, which one is he? We don't know that. We know that when you know the word, when you know the context. So don't say, okay, who is Jar, he is Nasab. No, not like this. It could be who, it could be he. How will you know? Once you learn more and more lessons, you will know it very easily. Okay? You will know very easily. Okay? So the Nasab and Jar version for hua, which means he, is who or he. Who or he. Everybody understand? That's the Nasab and Jar version, and that is the attached version of the pronoun hua. So in the exam, if I ask you who, the word who, what is it? What is the original version? What original pronoun of who? Your answer should be hua, because that is the independent, the original one. The attached one is who or he. Everybody clear? Okay. Huma is either huma, just like the Rafa version, or sometimes is hima. It is the huma, the same version, or hima. Okay? Ahmed and Hamza come from these two shares. Yes.
So who or he is what is the meaning of
Then the atal, it could be sometimes he, sometimes him. So Munim asked the question, what is the meaning of who and he? Okay? So hua means he. But what is the meaning of the attached version of who and he? It depends. It depends. If it is Nasab, we say it could be him, it could be his. Like in English, we have the pronoun is he. But he could be his. Like if I say his house, his car, or I gave him $2. Okay? So sometimes it could be him, sometimes it could be he. Don't worry about the meaning right now, okay? Just look at the attached version for the timing, okay? Now huma becomes huma. It could be sometimes huma, it could be sometimes hima. Again, you can ask, okay, you are saying huma is Rafa and huma is also Nasab and Jar. So how am I going to know? You will know. There are tricks that you're going to learn very soon. You will know. When you look at the one, when you read the Quran, you will know this is Nasab, or this is Jar, or this is Rafa. Okay? It will be clear to you. So don't worry about it that right now. Whom becomes whom or him. Whom becomes whom or him. Understand? Whom becomes whom or him. So hua becomes who and he. Huma becomes huma or hima. Whom becomes whom or him. Now here. Here becomes only her. So here becomes, so that means the word she, if I say her, okay, I mean this is her chair or this is her table, okay, whatever, okay, or I gave her a nice pen, okay, her is her, okay, her is her, okay, and it could be nasab or jar, it could be nasab or jar, and again you will know how it's nasab and jar once you learn about more tricks, more grammars, inshallah ta'ala, you'll know that, okay. Actually today's lesson, at the end of today's lesson you will know that. Half of that you will know today, inshallah ta'ala. Okay. Huma again, huma is still the same. Huma becomes huma or hima. Just like that. Masculine one, feminine also the same. Huma becomes huma or hima. Next one, hunna. Hunna becomes hunna, sometimes is become hinna. Okay? In the Quran probably one time or two times is hinna, most of the time is hunna. Okay? So hunna stays the same kind of, okay? Even the whom also most of the time whom, but sometimes is him. Like, we say, Sirat al-ladina an'amta alayhim. That's him, okay? Okay, that we'll go through this one inshallah, okay? So that whom becomes him, okay? So everybody clear so far? Okay, can you say together, all together? Say like me. Hua becomes who or he. Say. Hua becomes who or he. Huma becomes huma or hima. Whom becomes whom or him. Okay. Here becomes ha. Huma becomes huma or hima. Hunna becomes hunna or hinna. Okay, look, it's not difficult. Look at the word in the middle, huma. Huma stays huma as usual, okay? Very, I think one or two times you will find hima, okay? Most of the time is huma, okay? Whom is sometimes him, most of the time is whom, okay? And hunna is hunna in this one. Now, the second person, anta, antuma, antum, these are the origin. This one is bit tricky, but we'll make it easy. Look at each of the word. Every word has an an at the beginning, right? Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antuna. Every word has an alif and a nun at the beginning, right? Okay, if we cover that up, what remains? Ta. Cover this one up also, tuma. Cover this one up also, tum, right? So we forget about the an. Suppose this is ta, tuma, tum. Now what you have to do, instead of the letter ta, put a letter ka. Okay? So this one becomes ka. So ta becomes ka. So the anta, the original pronoun you, becomes ka. When this is nasab or jar. Everybody clear? Anta becomes ka. Okay? Not ta. Ka. Okay? Same thing. Antuma becomes kuma. Antuma becomes kuma. And antum becomes kum. Antum becomes kum. So this is tricky in the sense that because we are changing a letter. Nothing else, okay? Everything is same, just changing the ta with a ka. Okay? Why it is like this? I don't know. Someone in the the Arab said so, yes. Good, okay? So anta becomes ka, and so if I ask, okay, what is the independent pronoun of kuma? You should say antuma. Okay? If I say what is the original version of ka, you should say anta. Okay? Okay, the last one, the feminine version is same. So we covered the an, we covered the antu, an here and an here. So we left with ti, tuma, tunna. Okay? Abdullah, sit down. So ti becomes ki, tuma becomes kuma, just like the one before, and tunna becomes kunna. Tunna becomes kunna. And the last two, ana and nahnu. Ana becomes either ni or e, but ana has something special. Ana means I. Whenever it is ni, it is nasab. Easy to remember. Ni is nasab. E is jar. Okay? So the nasab version of ana is it. The other ones we don't know. It could be nasab or jar. But for ana we know already. If it is a e, then it's jar. If it is ni, then it's nasab. So ana is a special one. We already know which version is nasab, which version is jar. Other ones, it could be both nasab or jar. Everybody clear on that? Okay. And nahnu becomes na. But nahnu becomes na with a long alif. Okay? Lot of people making mistakes, okay? They think ana becomes na because ana sounds like a, na. So the rafa, nasab and jar version becomes na. Okay? But that's not the case, okay? Nahnu becomes na. Ana becomes ni or e. Okay? Everybody got my point? Okay. So your job is to memorize these ones and then identify this one. Okay? So whenever you see this one, you find this one. Now, the attached pronoun that you have learned so far, they are also always proper. Their time is always proper.
Because it says for time, one of the things is if it's pronouns, it's proper.
Yes, kind of thing. So all the attached pronouns also proper. Everybody understand? Their status depends. It could be nasab or jar. Okay, but we know for anal one we know. Other ones we don't know, but it could be different. We'll give you some example, and you will learn about those very soon. Okay, and you know the meaning already. The number and the gender you already know because they are just like number and gender of the original one. There's no change. Like hua becomes who and he. He means one person he. His means also same. Him also means same. The number and gender doesn't change. Okay. Okay. Everybody understand? Any question? Okay. There is no other way other than to memorize this. But the easy way to memorize, you go through column by column. So you know, okay, this is third person singular, this is third person in the middle, and this one, okay? Guys, no talking please, okay? And the third person plural is this one, okay? Everybody clear? Okay. So, we're gonna do some example, okay? Some exercise, so we can see, we can find out. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, or not 5 minutes, 2 minutes to have a look at the attached pronoun one more time. Because the next exercise that I'm going to give you, you look at the word and you tell me which pronoun is there and what is their independent version or original version. Another thing you have to remember, attached pronoun always come at the, what is attached mean? That is, it's attached with something, right? It's not alone, it's not by itself, okay? It's not independent. So whenever it's attached at the end of the word. So there is a word and then it's attached with that one. Everybody understand? That means what? And again remember, pronouns are what type of word? Are they ism, fail or half? Pronouns are what type of words?
Proper.
There are 3 types of words in Arabic, right? Ism, fail and half. So what types of words are pronouns? Ism, very good answer. So listen, ism and so all pronouns, proper or attached is ism. Okay? When they are connecting with something, that is also an ism. That also could be a fail. About the fail we will learn later. Okay. Now we're gonna learn how the attached pronoun get attached with that another ism. So 2 ism, 1 ism and pronoun is ism. They come together and get attached. And when they attach, they become either jar, nasab or jar version. Yes. Any question? Tahmid, you have a question? Okay. Everybody clear so far? Okay. Okay. Have a look at them one more time and then we're going to do our first exercise. Look at this word. Rabbakum. Rabbakum. What does Rabb mean? Yes, Yusuf? Lord. Yes, Allah. Lord. Okay, that's fine. You have problem, Abdullah? You have to go to the point or something? Okay, you can go. That's fine. Okay. Now, Rabbukum. Do you see any attached pronoun? Which one? Kum. What is the original version of the kum? Antum. Very good. What does antum means? Yeah? No. Anytime you say both of them, dual is always has an alif, like huma or kuma or antuma. Yes? All of you. So, if I say Rabbakum, Rabb means Lord, kum means all of it. Is this kum attached or independent? Attached. Can the kum be rafa? No. It could be either nasab or jar. Okay? Now I'll tell you the meaning of this word. It means your Lord all of your Lord. Okay? So what is the status of whom? You tell me from the English word. If I say yes, ja, why is ja after of? Because I say this means your Lord. Can I say it like the Lord of yours? Can I say that way? And what did we learn at the beginning? Anything that comes after the of is what? Ja. That's the definition of ja. Am I right?
Yes.
That is the definition of ja. So, remember now, anytime you see a ism and then a pronoun is attached to the ism, that attached pronoun is always jar. What did I just say? If you see an ism and at the end of the ism there is a attached pronoun, that attached pronoun status is jar. Always. Always. Understand? So all the words that you're going to see, now you can say, okay, so then when this is going to become nasab? They will time it will become nasab when we're going to study fair. Okay? So far, for the time being, anytime you have a ism at the beginning, so the word Rabb means Lord, it's an ism, right? Allah is in, the word Rabb is an ism. And it is attaching with another attached pronoun kum, right? So the kum is jar. Okay? And why it is jar? Because the meaning says so. Rabbakum means your Lord, the Lord of yours. Okay? So if I say Baitun, Baitun means house. Baitun means what? House. If I say your house, okay, your house, the house of yours, right? So the word yours should be also jar. Okay? Okay. Next example. Look at the next example. Rasuli, Rasulihi. Do you see any pronoun? Sabi, do you see any pronoun there? The second word, Rasulihi. Is there any pronoun? Of course there is a pronoun. What is the last one? He. Yeah. Hua becomes he. Hua becomes he. So, Rasulihi. And what is it? The he means what? He means what here? Yeah? Him? No, not him.
It means they.
No. He. No, he is the original. Hua means he. He here will be Rasulihi means his messenger. So here that he is, because you have to remember, you have to think in your head that this is a jar. I have to bring it off in the middle. Rasul of he or Rasul of his, meaning what? His Rasul. Okay? His Rasul. So he here is Rasulihi is a attached pronoun is the he, the Hua version become he, and this is also jar. Don't say this is jar because of there is a fatha, a kasra at the end. That is because here now we are not talking about one word. We are not talking about one ism. There are two ism here. First ism is Rasul, the word Rasul. Second ism was the Hua. But when they come together and we make a word, we make a fragment, you can say that. So two words, Rasul and Hua. If they come together, it becomes Rasulihi. Okay? So this is jar because it is after the of. Okay? Not because it is. Because look at the word, the first one, the kum. The first one, kum. Does kum finish with fatha kasra dhamma? Does the meme have anything? So you don't have any sound, right? You don't have any sound. It's not unai now also. Right? You're getting my point, Ashya? Okay? The kum, the rabbu kum, it doesn't have fatha, it doesn't have kasra, it doesn't have dhamma, nothing. It's not nothing. It's just kum. But because you know kum is an attached pronoun, okay, that's why you say the attached pronoun with an ism is always jar. It's not because it has fatha or kasra dhamma. And at the beginning we say that pronouns are a special kind of word. Don't go by their haraka. Because anti means you. Although it has a T, it doesn't make a jar. It's always proper because anti means you family. Okay, everybody understand? Next one. Sayyera tihima. Sayyera means car. Or you can say vehicle, okay, car. Sayyerati hima. Hima. So who wants to tell that one? No, I want, anybody from here I want. Try it. Sayyerati hima. Which pronoun is attached there? Hima, yes. So So hima is the original version of which one? Is it in the first column, in the middle column? Eh? Not they.
Is it both?
Yes, Maria? Huma, yes, it's the huma, because huma means both of them, right? Everybody clear on that? So what will be the translation of this word? If hima means both of the girls, or both of boys, or both of them, what is the translation of it?
It's the car of both of them.
Yeah, it's the car of both of them. Car of both of them. Or you can also say both of their car. Clear on that? Okay? Waliduki. Waliduki.
It's
Okay, Zara, try this one. What is the pronoun at the end you can see? No, it's not ka, like ki. So what is the so what is the origin of that? Anti. What is anti means? What is anti means? You feminine. What is walad means? You know the walad. Walad, the word walad was in your exam. What is walad means? Yes, Yusuf. Boy. So walad means boy. He means you feminine. What is the translation of this one? He means you feminine. Or you can just say you for the timing. So son and you, boy or son, you can say son, boy and you. What is the translation of this word? Yes, Fahim? Your boy. And you, who are you talking to? No. Who is you here? Who is you here? Is it masculine you're talking to or a feminine you're talking to? Masculine, why? Feminine, because it's key, right? No talking, morning, no talking, okay? Everybody understand this one? Now look at this, what's happening now. We know the attached pronoun and we know the meaning of the word. You are giving me the translation already, see? And slowly, so this is the translation of two words. We are bringing two words, joining together, and you already know how to translate them, okay? Which is very good. Next word. Ainaha. Aina means Ainun. What is Ainun means? Zakat. What is Ainun means? It was one of the words. Sorry? Eyes. Very good. Is it masculine or feminine word? The word Ainun is it masculine or feminine word? No. Why feminine? Because how many eyes you have? Sure? Yes, the eyes comes in pairs, right? So anything body parts in pairs is feminine. Silent, silent, silent. Okay, now. Sabine, you tell me this one. Aina means eyes, and ha, what is ha means? Which of the pronoun becomes ha? Yes, Dr. Here becomes ha. Here means she. So, what is the translation of this one? Dr. Try it. Her eyes, beautiful. Her eyes, okay? Her eyes, okay? Nice. Very good. Next one. Abduhu. Everybody knows abd means slave. Abd means slave. Yes, this one, you try this one. What is the pronoun attached here? Huh? Masculine he, okay, and that becomes who, okay. Abd means slave, and who comes from who I see. So what is the translation of this one? Huh? His slave. Very good. Excellent. His slave, okay? That's what we say. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. Abdu, whose slave is Rasulullah? Allah's slave. So we are saying his slave and his Rasul. Okay? Abduhu. Okay? Very good. Next one. Mawwiza tukuma. Mawwiza means speech. You know, I'm talking speech. You know, sometimes people give speech. Mawwiza tukuma means speech. Okay? Is there any attached pronoun there?
Yes.
I want the answer from who? Sami, you try it. Sami, you did one. I'll come back to you. What is kuma comes from? Where is kuma comes from? Antuma. What does antuma mean? Both of you. Very good. Two of you. Like both of you. Okay. So, Mawiza means speech. And then kum comes from both of you. So what will be the translation for this word? both of your speech. Excellent. Both of your speech. Okay? So 2 words. Alhamdulillah, we are translating now. Okay? Very soon you'll be translating the whole ayah, inshallah. Okay? Let's look at the next one. Ni'mati. This is a difficult one. Let's see who can do that. Look at the word and tell me. Mubarak, you want to try? Ni'mati. Ni'ma means blessing. Ni'ma means blessing. So what is this meaning? Huh? No, close. Is my blessing. My blessing. Because ana becomes ni or e, right? And this is ni'mati. Ni'mati is my blessing. Everybody got that? Okay. You want to try the next one? Let's try the next one. Next one is akhuhum. Akhu means brother. Where is whom comes from? Which of the pronoun? Let us try. Where the whom comes from? Which of the pronoun is become whom? What is whom means? Can you try to remember the chart? No? Okay. Okay, you try. Yeah, tell me more. Okay, Umayma, you try. Whom means they masculine. Akhu means brothers. So what will be the translation? Their brothers. Excellent. Their brothers. You know, all these words, these are not words actually. These are called fragments because this is more than one word. This is only one. There's 2 words here, right? Each of them has 2 words, right? All these words from the Quran. Do you know which surah has this word? Akhuhum. Yes. Yeah. I was looking for something else. Their brothers, lot of brothers. Who has lot of brothers in the Quran? Yes. Yusuf alayhi salam. Yeah, Surah Yusuf. Yes. So Allah is saying their brothers came to him. Okay. Next one. The last one. Azwajukunna. Azwajukunna. Yes, Amaya, you try this one. Where this kunna comes from? Antunna, not hunna. Hunna becomes hunna or hinna. Okay, so this is from antunna. And antunna means what? All if you what? Family. Azwaja means spouse. Or you can say here, husband. Okay? Because it's unna. So what is the translation? All of your spouses. Okay, all of your spouses. Everybody understand? Okay, now we can have the translation. So your Lord, as you already answered this one. Next one was his messenger. Okay, that's one, both of their car. Okay. Also we had your son, and S means feminine. No talking. Munim, I said no talking. Okay. Ainaha, her eyes. Abduhu, his slave. If one said that one, right? Ma'izzatakuma is both of your speech. Ni'mati, my blessings. Akhuhum, their brothers. It should be brothers, okay? Because akhu is akhi in akhu. You will learn about it later on this anyway. Brothers. And azwajakunna. Azwajukunna is your spouses. Everybody clear on that? Okay. Now look at this. When a pronoun, this is already I told you, but this is a very important thing to remember. When a pronoun is attached with an ism, the status of the attached pronoun will be always jar. Everybody, any doubt on that? All of them will give, all the 10 fragments, the couple words that will give, all of them the pronoun was what? Jar. The pronoun, you find it nasab. You find it nasab very soon. We'll have some other lessons. You will find pronoun also can be nasab. We'll talk about it later. But for the time being, whenever it's attached with an ism, okay, it is always jar. Sometimes it could be nasab, but just wait for that lesson to come. At the moment, you remember this one, okay? Also, another thing you have to remember, the meaning will be always the of possession or ownership, like his, her, both of their, your, both of your, my, our. Okay? Sit down. Okay. Okay, everybody got my point? So all the word which is his pen, his brother, her eyes, our, my blessings, all these things are his, her, you, and so all of these are possessions, are ownership. Everybody understand that? Okay. Now, we're gonna have a quick quiz maybe next week. Okay, we'll do some more exercise. So your job is to translate those things. Okay, I will give you the meaning of these things. Okay, like if I say, okay, what is kitab means? Umayma, what is kitab means?
Kitab means
Book.
book.
If I say kitabuka, what is the meaning of that? Sorry? Kitabuka. Think of it. What did I say at the end? Ka. I said ka. Where does ka comes from? Yes, you try?
Your book.
No.
Their book.
Yes. Your book. Who is you? A boy or a girl? A masculine you. Okay? Everybody clear on that? Okay. How about if I say qalam? What does qalam mean? Pen, right? If I say qalamakuma, qalamukuma, what is the meaning of that? Both of? Not there. Your. I said kuma. I didn't say huma. If I said huma, then it will be both of them. So both of your pen. So I'm already understand that you are getting problem between you don't know the attached pronoun very well. So your job is to go through the chart. Huma and kuma, ta and ki, you must remember this. These are not difficult. You go through them and you will find this. These two words coming together and making something is called fragment. What we learned so far is a word. You know that your first exam was about a word. I gave you a word, you gave me 4 properties, right? Now our next step, we're in the next step. Next step is we get 2 words and we need to find out how we can join them. One of the ways of joining is that saying something his book, her book, like ownership thing. That we learned today. We're gonna talk more about it next class also. There's some other things. Today we learned about his, her. How about if I say like Abdullah's book? How do we say that? Okay. How about say Yusuf's car? How do we say that? If I say brother's masjid, how do we say that? So we'll talk about it. We talked about pronoun today. Next we will talk about 2 words that comes together. How we can make a relationship of in the middle. All of this has an of in the middle, right? Eyes of her, book of his, spouse of her. All of them of relationship. Okay. Sorry. Yes, for the noun plus the object. Everybody understand? Okay. So 2 things for you. Number 1, you go through an exam paper. Okay. Things that you done wrong. Vocabulary is very, very important. Okay. Vocabulary is very, very important. Any exam I take next time, your vocabulary will be there for sure. Okay. And the third thing, you learn the attached pronouns. You learn the original and the attached pronoun, independent attached pronoun. Everybody understand? Okay. And also another thing, on Friday we have a program here, and a lot of you know that after the lecture we have a kids program. If anyone wants to do a program, raise your hand. You want to say something? I think each one is giving a speech. Anybody else want to give a speech? Like for 5 minutes, anything you can talk about, anything about Islam. Anyone? If you don't raise your hand, you want to do it? Are you able to do it?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, you will do it later, next week. So this week, I need, every time I need 2 people. So if one and Alien, you can do that. And girls, you can raise your hand next time. I'll just do it. If you don't raise your hand, I'll do it. Okay? Anything you talk, you can talk about the Kaaba, you can talk about anything. You can talk about the pronouns, whatever you want. Okay? Okay, everybody? So slowly, boys, close up everything. Go slowly to the prayer hall. And girls, hold up the chairs, please. We'll do the table later on, okay?